Should writers be friends with other writers, or is that going to create jealousy and competition and envy? Writers should absolutely be friends with other writers. And if it creates jealousy or competition, like all things, if you are feeling jealous of someone in any area, the first place you should look is to yourself to find out what is it about that person that makes me feel challenged, that makes me feel perhaps a little insecure. Is it something they've achieved that I hope to achieve? Is it something about them personally that I wish I had? We're all going to navigate those feelings at some point in time in our lives. We may look at someone and say, they're better looking than me, and people know that, and that may make you feel a little bit insecure. You may look at another writer and say, they're traditionally published, I'm just starting, or they know my manuscript was rejected, and I feel insecure and I resent them. Don't wall yourself off from those emotions, number one. Use those in your writing. Be a human being living in the world feeling those things. That will only enrich you as a writer. Try not to compare yourself to others too much, because you may not understand they're comparing themselves to you. You may not be published and they are, but they wish they had your voice. They wish they had your way with setting. They wish they had your way with depicting characters. So try not to wall yourself off, cut yourself off from what we all feel on a daily basis. But more importantly than that, I think, is the upside is worth whatever downside you may be afraid of. And by the way, just because you may fear I may be envious of someone doesn't mean you will. What you may find, which is what I found, becoming friends with writers who were successful before me, who were working with other writers in the way that I do as a book coach or an editor before I was, who were hosting retreats in really cool places before I ever got a chance to do that, is, oh, they get me. This is my tribe. This is my circle. We as writers may try to communicate what we're working on, how it feels to be working on something, how it feels to be stuck in a story, stuck with a character, or beginning to compile ideas about what we want to write next. And we may try to convey those to our moms, our spouses, our friends. And their reaction may be, that's cool. You convey that to another writer. They intrinsically understand everything you're going through. They get the nuance of all of it. When you say, I'm having trouble with this character, say no more. They've been there, they fully understand. And whatever you may worry about feeling towards another writer, like envy or a little bit of deeper jealousy, more than offset by the feeling of being understood in a way that only somebody who is doing deeply what you're doing deeply can get. Take advantage of that. I value my relationship with writers in my life. We understand each other. We're there for each other. We create good connections for each other. I've had writers give me suggestions on places folks I work with can send their short stories. I have helped other writers find reading series where they can present their work. We've talked about agents that we know and the best way to approach them. We trade information in that way. It is an extremely enriching experience, but we have each other's backs. So like anything in your life, it's not so much being friends with another writer. It's being friends with another person who's a good person. And if you find them, you found your group, and you're going to have that feeling of belonging, which as a writer is a really lovely thing. Don't cut yourself off from it. Embrace it.
Don't wait to start writing your book. Pick up the right formula, 12 weeks from concept to completion, and take the first step towards your story.